I actually used to skate a teensy bit, and the very first videos I shot were these super short skate clips. I had a Sony CyberShot, one of those early digital cameras that could actually do video. Back in like 2001, I eventually gave it to my sister and it got stolen. RIP Sony CyberShot. Anyway, what does that have to do with anything? I don't know. I'm making a video about a movie about skaters. So it's kinda related, I guess. Except nowadays everyone's got a HD camera and an editing station in their pocket. And the novelty is gone. I also feel like the whole skate scene has kinda stagnated too. Maybe I'm wrong, because I'm obviously not super into it, but whenever I do see some clips here and there, it seems to me like they're doing the same stuff people were doing like 20 years ago. I'd be willing to bet the average skater is a lot better now though, with YouTube and all that stuff, but overall I don't see a lot of innovation. So do I actually have a point here, or am I just rambling? Well, I guess my point is this. I'm honestly a bit surprised to see a legit movie about skaters in 2018. And not like that Jonah Hill mid-90s movie either, but a movie about modern contemporary skaters. It's just not something you see a lot of. And this one's about a group of female skaters too, which does bring a different angle to the whole thing. I thought that actually played into it in some interesting ways. But I guess the thing with a skate movie is this. If you want to make a movie about skaters, you've got a few options. You get some great actors and professional skaters to act as stunt doubles, and that's probably the ideal situation, but not really feasible for a small production like this. Or you could get some really good skaters that can't act for shit, or some really good actors that can't skate for shit. Or you could split the difference, and I'm pretty sure that's what happened here. You get some decent skaters that can act a little bit too, and the end result is okay. I mean, the acting works. It feels kinda organic, I didn't mind that at all. And their skating is passable, I guess. Now, obviously I'm no expert, and I don't even know if they used stunt doubles. But I'm pretty sure the girls actually skated, so all of that is fine. And from a technical standpoint, the movie's pretty decent too. No real complaints there. Now here's my issue with it. The story meanders a bit too much, very much like this review. It's just not very focused, and some of the elements just didn't feel convincing to me. Primarily the main girl's relationship with her mom. It didn't feel authentic to me. Now there is a huge info dump scene, where she basically explains her whole relationship with her mom. And that actually did help a bit. Makes it a little bit more believable. But still, the conflict between the two didn't make enough sense to me. And the change in the relationship didn't really come across as earned either. It's a bit wishy-washy to put it bluntly. And the way all the storylines wrap up in the end felt a bit rushed and convenient too. I think they should have worked on that part a little bit more. But overall, I didn't mind this movie. I liked a lot of things about it. And Jaden Smith's in this, which I didn't know, and he's got a pretty big role in it too. And while I wouldn't call him excellent, I thought he did a pretty good job. Oh, there's actually one scene where a guy starts beatboxing and another guy starts rapping, and I was like, oh no, Jaden's gonna start rapping now too. Because of course he is, except he doesn't. And I was genuinely surprised and kinda proud of the writers too. And of him, that he didn't try to force it in. Good job, movie. Also good job, movie, when it comes to the girl talk scenes. Now, I'm obviously male and have no actual insider knowledge of what conversations between teenage girls might actually sound like. But I feel like they probably sound a lot more like the ones in this movie than the ones in your average teen movie, most of which are coincidentally written by middle-aged men. This one's not. This one's written by a woman. And it shows. Brings in a lot of small details here and there. It just comes across as a lot more authentic. And authenticity goes a long way with a movie like this. And makes up for some of the acting that's not amazing. Yeah, as a whole, I like this movie. I don't think it's great, but would I recommend it? Sure, give it a shot. Or don't. I'm not your mom.